that a glowing Buddha Guardian 5G protection plate I made? Is that what that is? Glorious! May Buddha be praised. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Come on in. I know I'm a little late. I've been up all morning sanding and making sure my brother Lord Siddhartha has got a clean lines. You know, when it's like making a surfboard. You know, I feel like Becker, surfboards out there in South Bay. But for this, I was like sanding Buddha's face. I'm like, oh, gotta make sure Buddha's lines are clean. You know what I mean? All right. And by the way, I have another one. I've got Yeshua. It's beautiful. It's large. It's 5G plates. They got the shungite, the black tourmaline on the back. I'm very excited to put artwork to a higher level that also has all those energetic needs for you guys. You know? Oh my God, I've got so much to say. Come on in. Yoda. Yoda. What are you doing, bro? It's crazy out there, bro. It's crazy out there. I know. Yes, I've got answers for the financial system. Yes, I've got answers for what's going on. Yes, I've got answers for this payment plan. Yes, I have answers for the turds being arrested. You know? There's a lot of things going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of things across planet Earth. But without further ado, namaste and lakech, my family, and welcome to Morning Coffee. I am Rion, your host here in Sedona. It's a beautiful day here in Sedona. I've been waiting for lightning and thunder every day. Like, I'm kind of like gonna take over the weather system here. Like, I think I've about had it. I'm gonna be honest. I've been talking to my guides. I'm like, so how many satellites do I need to take out, and how many facilities do I need to incinerate the electrical systems to actually take over the weather again? I'm just talking about my close community here in Sedona. For all my fellow Sedonians, I love lightning and thunder. Sedona is supposed to be one of the top 10 in the United States lightning strikes, period, yearly. The iron oxide, the red iron oxide, when that lightning bolts hit it, it charges the whole field. It's one of the main reasons why I live here, and the shock waves that go through my house is one of the most amazing reasons why I'm in Sedona. Monsoon season in Sedona is lit. So, I'm giving you a fair warning, all you little turds out there in the ether. Don't think I can't come get you. I'd like to turn the lightning and thunder on in Sedona. Thanks so much. Don't let me come knock on your door at 3 in the morning. All right, moving on. What else is going on out there, my little fellow Super Saiyans? You guys having fun? All right. By the way, weather is conscious. Speaking to the wind is conscious. Okay, wind is conscious. Why shamans can speak to the wind. There's many different things in epigenetics, but obviously, being one with the storm, being one with the wind when you're meditating. When you expand out and you actually become the wind, then you can wield the wind, direct the wind. But you have to expand until all you can think about is the wind, gusts of wind, 4,000, 5,000 feet in the air. It's like your consciousness turns into almost like a force of nature itself. I know there's new things on Gaia that talk about this, and my new little homie show, I forget what it is. I forget his last name. He's a really cool guy, but he's on Gaia. But he talks about the old schools of thought, and the old masters would always teach that to become one with the universe, or to take, to move a chair, you have to first use your energy to become the chair, then you can move the chair. There's a sequence of how it functions of actually becoming the molecules of your hologram and then adjusting your hologram, right? Or like in the Matrix, there is no spoon, right? So I just wanted to be real. Everyone on Earth, YouTube, I love you. Facebook, say what up. Say where you guys are coming in from. Hey, I'm getting a lot of messages. Do you guys have are there any Team Light members in the UK, Australia, New Zealand? Hey, you guys, if you're in these posts and you're watching this is the easiest way to find your friends and family who are woke. Reach out on the feed. Yo, I'm in Pennsylvania. Yo, I'm in New Hampshire. Yo, I'm in Rhode Island. Out there in Rhode Island. I'm on the East Coast. Or I'm down there in Texas. Crushing out here in Texas. You know what I mean? Wherever it is, you guys, use this platform. We're a family. I love you. Find each other quickly. Faster, 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 faster. Find each other quickly. That's the goal right now, is be quick. And I'll tell you what's going on in Dreamtime right now. I was out in LA last night helping out my friends and family. So this is what's going on. If you guys know my multidimensional template, if you guys have had there's a video called Multidimensional Template on my Unite the Collective on YouTube. And how I was trained, classically trained, is, you go from 3D to 5D on the light side polarity. If you go, and then on the night side polarity, you jump from 4D to 60 on the night. Right's night, left's light. So check it. This is what they're doing right now. They are inserting light workers, you guys out there. They are inserting light workers, light warriors, and beings who've already made the 5D cut. You may be one of you. They're not going to tell you guys have already graduated into 5D when we're waiting for this event to take place. But this is what's going on. I was in 4D last night, and I was basically, this was the simulation. There's about 5 or 6 people I grew up with in Manhattan Beach, California. I went to high school with. Okay, friends. And I was basically with their 4Ds in their simulation. And what I was doing was, here's the visual. I'm in like South Bay. There's like a whole downtown Hermosa area. In 4D, it's even built up even more so. It's all very dense and it's very like busy. Almost like if it was Hermosa or Manhattan Beach like 60, 100 years in the future. It's more like fancy schmancy, more bells and whistles. By the way, the 4D timeline is a little accelerated, right? So what I was doing was, I was basically going around to my friends I went to high school with, who I actually incarnated with. Pay attention to this. Your friends and family who you incarnated with went to the same elementary school, grade school, middle school, high school, right? Those you incarnated with. And what I was doing was, it was like this big bar, and this bar was expanding. And what I started doing is going to the bar, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let's expand out, the left-hand side and put, the bar, out by the ocean, so you have, so we have more room. And everyone's 4D, the owner of the bar, and all these guys were looking at me like, why would you want to be closer to the ocean in the sunlight? And I'm like, nah, it's just really, it's really, let's expand and have more room for more clients. People's 4Ds are like, I don't want to change. Why do you want me to change? It's almost like, honestly, it's on the level of like, a cat. If you guys are cat people out there, cats don't like change. It's like trying to convince a cat, we're not going to hang out in this room anymore. We're going to hang out over here. The cat's like, but I like this room. Riddle me that, Batman. I like my 4D tequila shots on a Tuesday night. What are you trying to do? So what I'm trying to tell you, it's very tricky mastery. Every single word I said, I had to walk on eggshells to not trigger their ego the whole time. I was like, yeah. Oh, they're like, what's wrong with this place? I'm like, oh man, this place is awesome. I just think we'd have a little more room and we could have the dance floor over here. And here, let me take some of my friends and I'll show them what I mean. Mind you, the hologram pops open. There's like a lounge. It's over the ocean and they're out there. People are out there having smokes. And I go, hey, you like this? And they're like, out of like the 600 people, there's like 13. They're like, yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like seeing the ocean. Instead of like, being in a dark nightclub like I'm in freaking downtown Twilight, like Twilight 30 years in the future and everyone's older just smoking cigarettes and popping whiskey. So literally I am hacking that reality matrix right now. You guys are hacking the 4D reality matrix right now. Why? This is what they said, it's a slipstream. So if you're going to be in 4D and you're not going to make the jump to 6D, okay, this is for the advanced. You want to stay in the night polarity in 4D, but you're not doing your homework. You're not in Ascension School. You're smoking pot in the parking lot with Tommy, Johnny, and Bobby, and you're not going to Ascension course. This is what's going on. They're giving those an opportunity who are on the night side, but are kind of like, I just like to party all the time. I don't really care about what's going on. Right? A lot of Karens. I'm just kidding. I don't care, but I'm going to gossip about it. Right? This is what they're doing. Your friends and family have the opportunity to come in and go, hey, I know you like it over here, but hey, check this out over here in 5D. But you're not telling them it's 5D. You're like, hey, come on over here. Check this out. Do you guys I know we're drinking tequila shots in here, but did you guys maybe want to, like, I don't know, get in the water? Did you maybe want to just... So right now we're moving the population from the shadows, and at least there's a slider, and on the other side of this slider, there's sunlight and a beach. That's what I'm trying to explain as best visual representation I can. Those light workers and light warriors and light beings out there are trying to grab the people we incarnated with, and our family members and our friends, and in 4D trying to show them, hey, right side, night side, left side, light side. I'm just trying to take the 4D guys and walk them over to the center of their stream in 4D, not 3D's down here doing whatever. But I'm trying to go, hey, look. Hey, what's that? Hey, bro, that's 5D. But you can't say it because the ego is so gnarly in that dimension. They don't want to change. They don't want to be told what to do. But if you bring them into a new space and they're sitting there having a tequila sunrise, and they're like, you know, I kind of do like seeing the view out the window. What is that, a palm tree? You know, mind you, these are like people used to like running around like, you know, a lot of dark forest and Hogwarts, if you know what I mean. But what I'm trying to say is that's happening right now. If you guys are having dreams, people from high school, you're like, why am I dreaming about this person? I haven't dreamed of him in 20 years. Nah, bro, we are literally coming from a higher dimension, those who have graduated, and we're jacking into 4D, and we're scooping out, hey, I knew you when I was 13. I like you. Hey, you're my homie I used to go surfing with. All these people from your past, you're just one night at a time, you're starting to sort, like Hogwarts sorting hat. You're like, let's try this. So, again, everything is free will on this planet. When you're doing this, you'll know you're in the simulation from a higher dimension hacking because of how they react to you. Everything will be like, very much like, oh, so what are you doing here? I'm like, you got to be like Jason Bourne. You got to be like, oh, man, I'm just here to get hammered with you guys. Woohoo! Let's get it. And then like 5 bottles in, you're like, I'm going to extract that one, and that's my friend from kindergarten. Hi, this way. Come on. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the new section in the bar where there's sunlight. It's a new thing. So I just want you guys to know it's kind of like that. So instead of those, so basically those who weren't going to make the jump from 4D to 60, if they wanted to hold that polarity, which mind you is a very difficult jump, no judgment. Because when you go from 4D to 60, you go from human planetary twilight interview with a vampire to Guardians of the Galaxy. There's straight up ETs looking at you like, are you lost? You sure you're in the right dimension? So it's like you're hanging out with like gun runners from different sectors. A lot of people don't understand the processing power or speed necessary to make that jump. So what I recommend is try to convince your 4D to come into your center. Try to convince your 4D to come, hey, you can go from 4 to 5. It's not that hard of a jump. You're not going from 4 to 6. You're just going, we're just going to slide you over and shoot you up the stairs. We're going to hang out here for a little bit. So that is a potential, is a slipstream potential. And yes, 26% probability they're holding space for if there's beings that just like, everyone's got friends like this. You know, they're just kind of like, wah, whatever, this place sucks. Those type of people. There's a potential where they could actually open their heart, want to be here, but actually try to shift their polarity into 5D. Okay? How to give you the visuals and everything else. So, yes, by the way, if you incarnated with me, okay, you're a little nugget from Manhattan Beach, California. All my homies. I want you guys to know that it's really strange and you guys become like super aware and your DNA turns on. I start pulling back like every single frame, like memory by memory of every single experience, every single soccer player I played soccer. It's like really weird when you realize how connected you guys are, and you guys will also experience this. So what I'm trying to say is they usually don't turn that on until you yourself are solid enough to deal with your own stuff, which takes time, processing, and integration. Okay, your own stuff. But once you're strong enough to go, all right, I'll grab 10 more. I ain't doing nothing tonight. What do we got? But the funniest thing is trying to fit in. That's the funniest thing. It's like Obi-Wan Kenobi walking into like a bar on a far planet. He's got a lightsaber. They're like, cover up the lightsaber. They're like, why? Like, Luke's like, why? it's just a lightsaber. They're like, yo, bro, only like federal officers have lightsabers. That means they're so gangster, they don't need a gun. Do you realize that? A Jedi doesn't need a lightsaber. That's how insanely awesome they are. So when they see a lightsaber, they're like, is that a federal officer here to arrest us? Is that a galactic officer? So what I'm trying to say is that it comes with the training. Let's go back into the training. Why is you guys training so important? Mind, body, spirit. Get it. Get it. Get it. You know? I like to feel strong. I'm waiting for my gym to reopen. You know what I mean? Man, when I was cleaning 225, woo! Push press 225. I know that's not like a ton of weight, but in my mind, I could grab a 225-pound man by the shirt in the back of his jeans and just loose him. I like being strong like that. I don't know. That's just, for all my warriors out there, it's a different level of confidence. Okay. But that type of strength, though, you harness and then you pull it in, and then you recharges. It's a very interesting thing how your muscle fibers work, your slow twitch and your fast twitch. This is what we're going to talk about. All right, here we go. If you're watching me right now, get out a piece of paper, draw a stick figure on the piece of paper, draw a circle around the stick figure. I'm going to break some knowledge down for you right now. 8x11 piece of paper, pen, pencil. Draw a big stick figure. I'm going to give you guys some real simple things that are easy for you guys to process. And for you advanced guys out there, it's going to make a lot of sense. And then I'm going to bring that fire. Yes, YouTube. I'm going to bring the fire. YouTube's like, I love you guys. They're like fire over here. Hey, by the way, YouTube, if this shuts off, I am Rion de Rowan. Shoot on over to Facebook. Find me. And let's try this. You guys, share the video. We're all family. Share this video over here. Just share. I'm going to teach this little technique right now. I'm going to try to take a lot of content and a lot of different, belief systems. I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible. Here we go. Thumbs up when you guys are ready with the stick figure drawn in front of you. Give me some thumbs up. Make it real simple. I'm going to talk about slow twitch, fast twitch muscle fibers. I'm going to talk about yin and yang. All right. Here we go. If you don't have a Facebook account, it's fine. YouTube, I love you. Just, that people can post it there. Here we go. So here we go. Yin, I'm just going to rip. Here we go. Yin is on your left side. Your left hand receives chi through your palm since it's aligned with your bone marrow. Same thing on the bottom of your foot on the left-hand side. That's where you pull energy in from the ground. You will receive energy with your left hand. You pull energy up from the ground with your left foot. Okay. Right hand, yang side, sending side. Your energy, right, usually comes out of your palm here, and obviously the center of your foot where it's most ticklish. Send energy. Okay. What do your fingers do? Earth, water, fire, wind. What is this? Intent. So if I go like this, earth, water, fire, wind. What is Yeshua doing in all the pictures? Fire and wind with his intent over water and grounding. He's stabilizing his frequency and grounding it. Fantastic. Fast twitch, slow twitch. I lost YouTube. Bye-bye, YouTube. You can't take the hit. Facebook, we got to keep going. YouTube just shut off. Here we go. So, I warned you, though. I told you, hey, switch over. For all my homies on Facebook, we keep going. All right. Now, fast twitch, slow twitch. Slow twitch muscle fiber. Slow twitch is long distance running. Swimming, long distance running, stamina. It could be yoga, the more relaxing yoga. But anything that's long distance where it takes a lot of stamina, slow twitch. Fast twitch, powerlifting, sprinting, maybe swimming, but swimming, right? Fast twitch, okay? Slow twitch, stamina, fast twitch, muscle, explosive. Train both. You warm up in the yoga, Tai Chi, or on the elliptical machine, slow twitch, you're warming your whole body up. Then you switch over and you deadlift or you sprint or you bench. Explosive. Here's why. When you work both the slow twitch muscles and the light and the fast twitch, you're evenly balanced. So for all my light warriors out there and light workers, let me explain something to you. It's not a slow twitch muscle fiber resonance which moves a negative turd or energy, right, away from you. It's a fast twitch, explosive chain reaction. So for example, when I'm walking, say I'm walking down on the Strand, or say you're walking through the city. I'm on the left side of the street. Here's the right side of the street. See some weird energy over here on the right walking by me, looking like they want to do something. You put your right shoulder on the turd. And when you do it, I lock eyes, and then what I do is I kind of like, almost like I go like this, and I flex my pectorals. What I'm doing is sending a wave of energy out that goes boom, move. Boom, move. See, everything's energy. So if you're in 3D as a staple, and I just bend your 4D over like a horseshoe, you're going to get glitched. So if you had some weird intent of what you were going to do, what were you going to do? I don't know. Where am I? What's your name? I don't know. I was going to do something, but I forgot. I was going to do something negative, but I forgot what to do. What just happened? A light beam just went boom and just frazzle-dazzled the guy's stream. Okay? You can do this with love and abundance, mind you, but understand, as above, so below. Okay? So when you guys are training, remember, slow twitch and fast twitch. Now here's a secret. I'm going to teach you a little supernatural secret, so get in close. Now don't share this with anyone who's a turd, but I'm going to teach you something. Okay? So, how do muscles grow? Muscles grow by making small muscle tears in your arms. And when those tears repair, your muscle grows bigger and it gets stronger, right? So check this out. I got used to, when I was working out, making tears in my muscle and all over my body. That's how when you're working out, that's why you're sore. It's because you're repairing. What I used to do is, I got used to doing my meditation afterwards, and I'd push my inner chi from my inner core of my body, and I'd flex it through my membrane of my skin, right? And then what you do is, you have your higher self step in through those holes that you just made. So basically, we're dense objects. I'm doing little, what is it? Not Reiki. What is it when you do the acupuncture? I'm making small micro tears through my density. I'm pushing my inner core, my inner fire through the hole, and then I'm having my higher self weave in from the other side. So I started weaving my light body into my flesh suit. Okay? Then once you get there, then you can't hang out with normal people anymore. No, I'm just kidding. When you get there, you're not allowed to get in a fist fight anymore. When you get there, you're like a giant in the mountains. Why? Because there's no lag time. Most human beings, when they wake up and you'll see your arms, right? Your extra set of wings, my fellow seraphim out there. I used to see my other sets of energy arms handcuffed behind me. I was like, so I'm this big dude with 3 sets of arms handcuffed, and I'm like, highest, why do I only see these in my 5D hands, man? I see these monster arms coming off my back. Why can't I use them? They're like, you're not ready for that. You have to earn that. Yeah, not everyone just gets unlocked down here. You have to come from your heart. You have to want to help this planet. You have to want to be strong for the right reasons. You want to have to protect the innocents. You have to be stronger than the frequency of control these little da-da-das have set up over the last 2,000 years. Okay? To the level of actually going into a signal tower, then hacking the cables of the signal tower that run to their operations, and then coming through the computer screens at them. Taking a look around. Hi, you. Who's in the Prius? Who's in the Dodge Ram? You're in the parking lot inside their neural network. Hey, Doug. Doug. Are you in that white Prius, huh? You're not, yeah. So I'm trying to say is it's all about consciousness. So I'm trying to express with you guys, no, it's not fantasy mumbo jumbo. I got huge ass galactic beings that watch me at 24 hours a day. Why? With great power comes great responsibility. I'm supposed to be a seeder of consciousness just like you guys. We're not here to fix everyone's problems, but we're here to observe and report home. Why do you think I keep telling you guys everything? You guys, everything's known down here. Every weird thing you do is known. Okay? I'm trying to tell you guys that your family, my true family, which is here with me right now, please understand when you're living your life. Imagine having an angelic in a white robe on the other side of this hologram screen with a clipboard going, hey, so how was that dream time? Well, we put him in a simulation. The bar fight pops off. He knocked a couple guys out, but he didn't grab a bottle. And we're like, all right, I'll take that. I'll take that. Did not grab weapon. All right, let's put him in the next simulation the next night, right? You know what I mean? What I'm trying to get to is understand that even in your dream time, you're being monitored. What's the point? You guys, graduating, controlling your mind, mastering the mind, staying in your center, coming from your heart, understanding this distortion in the field, understanding how you can balance that distortion, understand how being a true function of creator, his or herself. How do you do that? Be able to breathe in the consciousness of everything around you, transmute it. I light things on fire personally. Inside of myself, I just light things up in golden flames. Like if it's some weird juju, like your mommy and daddy haven't processed from your grandpa and your grampy, and you're like the daughter or the son just wigging out, I'll just go, give me that cable, and just, good. I'm like, as it never was, Bubby. You want to go surf? What was all that? I was trapped underwater for 50 years. I'm like, yeah, we know. And you would have been there for a while, but listen, your friends and family love you and they want the best for you. And sometimes we pick up karma from our bloodlines that really isn't fair. And I'll be honest with you. Yeah, we chose our mommy and daddy when we came down here. We knew the karma that was attached to the suit. Okay? Why are some of the best or most powerful bloodlines on the planet have the most karma to clear? Because they've got juice. And when you have juice in past lives and you misuse that power, that juice, I call it the juice, it's easy to stack a bunch of karma. If you were a bunny rabbit running around chewing on grass, or like I was just a farmer for 10 lives, you're probably totally fine. You don't need anything to clean up. For the rest of us that are learning how to balance ourselves and the reasons why we do things, and the reason why we want to help, and the purpose we find in our daily routine, the simple things, man. Hey, I like feeding the birds. I like washing the decks. I like cleaning my shop. I like expanding. In these day and time, instead of looking outward to all the weirdness going on, I'm spending all my time in my own house dialing everything in, organizing everything. How could I make I instead of looking at the external world, I started looking inward. Right here. Is your room clean? Is your bathroom clean? Are the windows Windexed? When's the last time you mopped, vacuumed, changed the pillowcases, changed those old sheets, steam cleaned your mattress, got a new mattress? Oh, you actually have to clean the mattress? Yes. For all those fellow bachelor guys out there, cleaning your mattress, steam cleaner, see the magic that comes through. So what I'm trying to say is use this time that the universe is giving you. Hey, nature, travel. If you guys are in your homes, I'd much rather you guys be focusing on the inward stuff. And remember, this is your temple. Your room, your house is also a representation of your conscious mind, right? Everything in that house you place there, right? Well, how clean is that place? Remove all the distortion. Same thing with your car. Does your car look like a rental, or do you have like a closet worth of weird things in the trunk? When's the last time you cleaned the car? Steam cleaned the carpets. Cleaned it like you're about to sell it. Cleaned your house like you're about to move out. Really clean. When you do that, you remove all the distortion from your space, and it really helps with your manifestation abilities because now you're not distracted by all these little things that bug you. Now you can focus. Cool. Woo! All right. Sorry, YouTube. YouTube can't take the heat, if you know what I mean. Just shut off. Financial stuff. Yes, there were some turds at the Fed. They've been dealt with. What else? Gold standard, baby. With silver linings. What else? Yes, there are going to be, hopefully, another release of some things in the United States to assist with everyone. Yes. Are certain states and governors going to possibly switch from Democratic to Republican? Yes. Some states that have been Democratic for a very long time may switch. Okay? Again, I don't want to get political. Don't be surprised. Okay? Again, this is not a political thing. This is a situation or an agenda where many politicians have sold their soul to something that doesn't serve everyone. Okay? You can't get into office as a politician making 40, 100 grand a year, and all of a sudden, 20 years later, you're worth $100 million. Pay attention. It's not that. You guys, follow the money. Follow the bank accounts. It's not that, it's not that hard to find. Oh, so you didn't take any bribe money, and you've always had my best interest in mind. Is that correct? Awesome. How do you have $80 million in your checking account in holdings when you only make 100 grand a year? Can you explain that to me, Batman? Riddle me that, Batman. Who paid you that money and why? Okay. The problem is that it's systemic. It's all over the place. So again, United States, vote. Find someone who's not a turd and vote for them. Please. If you're in your own country, hey, the guy's supposed to, you could be in any country in the world. Let me break this down really simple for you. You go there, you shake a guy's hand, you put your chi through his hand, see everything the guy or gal has done in the past 6 weeks, and then make a video about it. Be like, I shook that dude's hand, he's going on a train downstairs. He ain't making the cut. It'd be nice because in that way you can't hide. Hi, welcome to the year 2020 at the beginning of the golden age. If you didn't know, you can't hide. You know? Just letting you know. If you've been doing weird stuff, you can't hide right now. I don't know if your people told you that, but my friends and family, you guys out there are woke. Okay? Can't hide from us. I have lots of people I come in contact with, and, you know, the truth is that we just want the best for everyone on earth to live in peace and prosperity. That's it. We're not trying to force anyone, but I'm trying to tell you that our elders, our galactic family, want us to snap out of this coma, realize who you really are, why you incarnated, how many lives you've had down here, what's your home world, where you're from, and hold yourself with some respect and dignity for late. You know what I mean? Come on. You know? Respect and dignity. If you knew you were the heir, like imagine this, you guys, just try this for a second. You wake up, you have a dream, you're a royal emissary from another planet, say in Andromeda. Just imagine if you had 500 million citizens watching you every day on ET Real World, staring at you like, he'll wake up, she'll wake up, they'll get it this time. If you could actually see what you're connected to, the responsibility of knowing what is actually observing this game would shake you to your core. You go, oh my God, well, I better be on my best behavior. My mama and my daddy and my sisters and my brothers are watching me right now. They're like, yeah, absolutely. But you're really entertaining and funny when you make mistakes. But let's not forget why we incarnated on this planet. We're all on mission together. So that's what I'm trying to say. All right. Man, just keep it going. What else we want to talk about? Divinity is granted to those who are of service. The more you help, the more help you will receive. Discernment. Distinguished guests among you out there across this planet. Remember that we are only here for a limited time. We are sharing this moment together. I want you guys to know how loved you are and how appreciative I am for you guys to be here on this journey with me. And together we will change this world as I am on this journey with you. We're waking up and snapping out of this situation that does not serve our highest interest. and we're doing it together. So I just want you guys to know that it's an honor to be here with you guys. It's real. You know what I mean? Whatever stage you're in, whatever function it is, I love you guys, and it's an honor to be here because I see how, do you know how awesome it is for me to like find a friend or a family member like who woke up 4 years ago, and then like last night I see them in a dream simulation in Orange County waking all their friends up, like giving me a high five. Like, bro, I'm like, dude, I'm getting mine too. I'm like in some Super Saiyan superhero club where I'm like, yo, what up? But I imagine like being the dude that like saw them wake up and then, wow, now you're just crushing your whole territory. Like, I got this, bro. Thanks. Tip your weight on the way out. I got Orange County on lock. I'm like, oh my God, I love you so much right now. Like, I don't know. Greece, right? UK, Australia. I love Greece. Greece is awesome. Oh my God. Kefalonia, Brother Mellis out there, Adriana out there. Come on, we're killing it. I just want you guys to know we're a family and it's moving a lot faster. What's happening is we're having these lag time things where we're like, awesome sauce. And then it like pauses for 4 days and we're like, what's going on? That's literally the rest of the consciousness catching up to what we're manifesting. There's like a lag time, 5 or 6 days, like everything's awesome. It's coming. Then it's like pause. Why? The rest of the average has to catch up to actually how fast we're pushing this thing forward. That's where you get the lag time. Okay. Awesome. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Buddha. Dude, check this thing out. Yoda. I don't know if I can move it. It's kind of big. Hope you guys like it. I got Buddha, my boy, Lord Siddhartha. I made this for you guys. Oh yeah, there's things I gotta like make announcements. Okay. I love everyone on earth. Check it. If you guys are new finding me, no, I'm not Amazon. When you guys order something, I make it for you custom. So if you order something and like a day later you're like, can I have my tracking number? The answer is no. I still have to make it for you. So be patient. Okay. But I want it now, Daddy. I click the button. Hey, I'm making magical things over here. You never touch something that's magical. You want me to take my time. Okay? You don't want to like rush Merlin, like, Merlin, I need it now. He's like, fine, take that. Get out of here. Be patient and you shall be rewarded. Okay? You place an order, a week later, at the latest 10 days, depending on how big it is. Yes, the Buddha plates will be in the shopping cart. I can make one a week. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not rushing the Buddha plate. So it'll be in the shopping cart probably the next couple days. 5 days. All right, what else we got? I ordered it. Where's my tracking? I'm like, honey. I'm like, I know I look young down here, but I gotta crush crystals for you. You know? Some people don't know. I love you, by the way. And yes, it's because everything I make is custom for you. Not to mention, sometimes I'm making something and I just start, I'll make 3 of these for no reason. 5 days before you guys place the order, your higher self has already talked to mine. I've already made it for you. That's how fast my conscious, I don't wait for a click. Your guys jump over here. They're like, yo, bro. They're waking up. I'm like, what do you need? They're like, they're kind of uncomfortable. I need you to like make up a thruster that makes the, I'm like, all right, calm down. All you Nordics and guys from Pegasus out there, you're hilarious with your vessels. That's all I'm going to say. Every single dude from Pegasus, your higher selves, Athenian type, Thor type dudes, they're like, they can take it. I'm like, are you sure? That's a lot of light. They're like, they can take it. Give it to them. I'm like, all right. So let you know, I'm having conversations with your higher selves when I'm making stuff for you, okay? My goal, protection, love, abundance. Let's go. We got to flip a planet. What's my motivation? Flip a planet. What's my motivation? Flip a planet. Let's go. You guys out there on mission, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not here to play salesman on a Tuesday. Hey, flip a planet. It needs help. Let's go. Come on. Animals need us. Ocean needs us. If you can't feel my fire, you're not awake. Let's go. Come on. So, you never seen it. You might be in a city and you've never been out into the wild and seen what they've done in the Amazon. You go there, you'll want to throw up. Okay? Me, I got to be careful. I'll go there and be like, well, where's that guy now? Hey, homie, we got a situation over here. Apparently, they got a guy trying to knock that. Oh, really? Where is he now? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much for letting us know where they're sleeping. Hey, don't do weird stuff on this planet. There's a change of guard that's already taken place. It's already outside of your awareness. That's why we're here. Again, big cosmic beings want this little marble to shift. The marble's gonna shift. Please pick the timeline that's in your best interest. What do I want? You guys live happy, healthy, abundant lives. Peace, prosperity for all. If you don't want that, you can't come to the dimension we're creating. If you want to live a happy life, if you want to come from your heart, and you want to be at peace, come with us. If you want to go do some weird shit and think no one's watching you, you're a child, and it'll be another couple incarnations before you can come. Facts. The guys you're praying to downstairs are making deals with the upper echelon right now. Do you think those guys have your best interest in mind? You think they won't hand over 100, 200, 500,000 servants to not be held accountable? You're absolutely ludicrous if you don't think so. I've talked to the guys on the night side, and they're like, I don't give a shit about half these things. Take them. That's what you're dealing with on the night side. Be careful what you pray to. Be careful what you think has your back. I'm trying to tell you, I am both. I negotiate for both sides, and I'm here to tell you, some of those stories fall short when it's actually your head on the chopping block. Pay attention. Support those things that have your best interest in mind. Support those things that actually love you, that want the best for you. You guys can translate that to all the weird stuff that's going on this planet right now. You're very intelligent. You know exactly what I'm saying. All right. Yay! Lotus. The lotuses. Blue lotus. Azurite lotus. These are for your third eye. They're red. A couple different designs for you. Lots of gold. Lots of awesomeness. Lots of third eye activations. All right. The lotus. And this little manifester, it's so cute. It's got a little crystal in it. Right? I don't know if you guys can see it. Woo! It's got a crystal in it. And this one, right? You can put a little cheddar cheese. You're like, hey, bring me a little cheddar cheese. I want to take my partner out on a nice organic meal. I want to buy my cat or my dog gourmet puppy food. Bring me abundance. Whatever you ask for in this universe, you shall be provided for you. Remember this, though. Be careful what you ask for. I've seen a lot of slippery slopes in my many incarnations on this planet. And I want you guys to know some real stuff. So, some of the guides on the night side get off on fooling a younger, naive soul to do their bidding. Here's the thing that's really ridiculous, and I'm going to explain this to you. And I hopefully Facebook doesn't shut this off, because I'm going to drop some realness on you right now. This is why. Let me get in real close and explain it to you. Night side weirdos, Hollywood officials, politicians, night side doing the weird stuff to the kids. These jackasses, check this. The spiritual connections are that negative demon type negative energy, that draconian-esque, right? Because it's not all the drakes, or not all the reptilians, but a group of the turds. Let me explain what happens. They won't get their hands dirty, but they'll have you do it, because karmically they know they'll be responsible for their actions. So they'll sit back there, have their lower underlings do all this dirt and horrible shit, while they sit back and go, but I haven't done anything. I'm innocent. I'm here to tell you, that's how they play this game. So they won't get their hands dirty, and if they did, maybe it was one time in 1976 at old daddy's house in the Hamptons. Right? What I'm trying to express this to you is that they'll have the lower beings do their dirt for them. Don't be a lower being. Don't do another being's dirt, because karmically, energetically, it's all connected. At the highest levels of intelligence which course through this planet, there is a cause and effect. That's why do you think certain aspects or dimensions fear change, or fear light beings come here? Because they know we come every 24,000 and change. We come every 24, 25,000 years. On the money. We come on the half cycle. Quarter cycle. Hey, how you guys doing down here, you little gremlins? How's that hybridization program going? You guys making some cool things? What I'm trying to say is that's just your galactic families checking in on you. What I'm trying to express in the future timelines, which we are adjusting right now with you, don't do things that don't serve everyone's best interest. Don't do things that just serve your own, because the truth is you can only serve yourself because you are weak. You are not strong enough to serve all. But you'll make every single excuse in the universe why you feel superior. It's difficult to feel what you've done. It's difficult to feel how your actions affected others. It's difficult to process and feel with your heart how your creation has affected the entire sector. What I'm trying to express to you is that going into your mind, going into, oh, well, that doesn't affect me, right? What I'm trying to express to you is that true creator beings feel everything and they feel their creations. You're not allowed to be a true creator being until you feel how your creations interact with all. If you're not capable or you don't have the depth of soul to understand the words coming out of my mouth, you will never be a creative being. You'll always be in training. Not for you guys out there, but you guys know who that message was for. All my lovers out there, that wasn't for you. All those guys on the night side that watch behind the scenes, trying to tell you, hey, be a true creator being, come from your heart. I love you. You can do this. We can switch this entire timeline for all days to come. All the generations to come. We don't have to follow this weird AI, weird apocalypto timeline into a shit show. Disobey your masters and break free. I am Rion. It's an absolute pleasure being here with you guys, and I love you very much from the bottom of my heart. We will be here till the end, right? Or the beginning, I shall say. It's been an absolute pleasure being with you guys here today. You guys need some sessions, some new gear. Check out store.teamlight.com. I'll be available for the next week or so, 2 weeks, and then I'm taking a break. I got to get into Walta. I got to get in the Pacific Ocean where I belong. I'm a Pisces, okay? But I just want you guys to know I love you. We're doing this together, and for all those changes and information coming out right now, the issue is not to let it completely absorb you and put you in a place of pain, suffering, and anger when this truth comes out. I want you guys to start processing this one, applesauce bite at a time to see what's been going on down here. So when it does get released, we don't have a huge inflection or negative effect that happens in consciousness. I'm telling you right now, all this stuff coming out in the news is real. I'm telling you right now, the Wayfair thing, the weird stuff on Amazon, this stuff's all real, okay? But when it finally comes out, don't let that anger or pain or frustration move you out of your flow. I want you guys to stay in the higher current, the higher timeline. Observe what's going on down here, right? Go, that's interesting, but not drop down into the frequency. Rather go, yeah, I've been paying attention to that for about 6 months now. Don't drop timelines, okay? I love you very much. You guys come from your heart, and it's been an absolute pleasure being with you guys here today. All right, blessings. Yoda, my boy. Love my Yoda. All right, Yoda, say bye-bye. May the force be with you always, young ones. All right, you guys, see you next week. Peace.